What was the most interesting thing you discovered? I mean, you mentioned Africa, Asia, South America. Is there something that really stands out? You said, wow, I didn't know that before, and that has had a transformative impact upon how I think about the church and the history of the church.
Yeah, I think it's to find out the global church, how much was going on in other countries that we don't usually know, and just seeing things from other cultures' point of view. That was very interesting. So,
could you give us an example, Simonetta?
Well, I have written in my series of biographies. I've written about a man named Biancato, and I hope I meet him in heaven quite soon after I get there, because somebody that really intrigued me a lot. And he had such a passion for the gospel, and the way he explained, how in the 50s and 60s, African nations were getting their independence, and with the independence, there was a trend of trying to distance themselves from foreign missionaries. Not everyone did that, but many. And he was just amazing how he explained how the gospel does not belong to one nation. It's because it's about the person instead. And the way he explained things was so clear that I have often referred to him as the Machen of Africa. I don't know if it's appropriate or not, but that was a big revelation for me, just to see how much people that we know nothing about brought the gospel to whole nations or continents. And in Asia, Wang Mingdao, I wrote one about him. You should come out soon. Same thing, just about, and not only he's one of the many that suffered for the gospel, which is in itself amazing, but also his understanding of the gospel and his defense of justification by faith alone at a time when the country, if you have people in China listening, they might correct me, and I welcome any corrections. But I believe the country was more, they were trying to use Christianity as a tool to unite, to kind of infuse their feelings, nationalistic feelings into Christianity. Right. So they were more like justification by love rather than faith, Yeah. So that was really interesting for me. And I think listening to voices of people that are from different cultures enrich us, because we're used to listening to ourselves, Western people talking to each other. But when you hear people who come from different cultures, they have different questions, and but then pretty much come up with the same gospel, So I think they enrich us and enrich the way we see things.